Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to EDF 5168's musical Miss Brown's Big Break. Firstly, acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and future, and acknowledge the amazingly diverse and rich contribution our First Nations have given to Australia's musical fabric and culture. Thank you and welcome to the academic and professional staff who've come to attend this performance. We do appreciate you giving your time to see student work. A very warm welcome to those from outside the university, friends, family, students and supporters for coming to watch this cohort's exciting finale. My name is Leon de Bruin and it's been an absolute pleasure assisting this group of students putting the finishing touches to their work. The musical that you'll be seeing today started from nothing. The script has been written, the music composed, performed, the acting directed, the organisation of the rehearsals and the costuming all done by these students. The show process was designed to reflect the experience that many music teachers face when running a musical. That is, having minimal time, budget and resources. They now have these logistical, artistic, practical and collaborative skills to rely on when their principal asks, can we do a school production? The cohort would like to thank you all for coming and give a special shout out to Louise Jenkins, one of their music education lecturers here in the education faculty, who unfortunately can't be with us today. The students acknowledge her great support and teaching over the year. We'd also like to thank Chantel for helping choreograph, and to all the staff in the education department who have donated time and effort to the cause. I believe the students have created an original production, a show of sophistication, wit and pathos that provides an all too vivid glimpse of school life and the middle school music classroom. The students are very proud of what they've achieved and we hope you enjoy the show.
Here we are, we graduate, standing proudly celebrate. Out into the world we go to fulfill our teaching goals.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the graduating class of 2019. Please ensure that your phones are switched off so that you can refrain from causing any disruptions. I'd like to start with a story. There were two young fish swimming along in the ocean one day, and an older fish passed them by and said, "Howdy boys, how's the water?" Well, a little time later, these two fish were swimming along. One turned to the other and said, "What the hell is water?" As we know, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. Stop saying, "I wish," and start saying, "I will." The fool doth think he is a wise man, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. And just remember, whatever you do, don't lick the desk. The following students have completed a Bachelor of Music and a Bachelor of Secondary Education with honours. Congratulations.
Studied hard to get this far. Future now within
teaches art. This is Miss Wu, languages. And here is dear Mrs. Spear, head of English. Ladies, presenting Miss Brown. She's taking over from moi in the music department, and I know she will be just fabulous. Ladies, look after Miss Brown for me, will you?
Sure.
Oh, must rush off to that meeting. Chuckers, Miss Brown, you will be fabulous. Bye.
I had a great holiday. I'm actually feeling really refreshed for this term.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
have you got, though, your PD goals, what is it this time? Student engagement on your, what is it again? Compass profile yet?
I've been way too busy with my BIT and my ASOS. I don't have time.
You know, and I've got to do my EDIs for my ADHD kids. But I've decided that I'm going to use my GATs as my KLAs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like that approach. I mean, the clothes in the house is completely hawk.
Miss Brown, can you believe it? Oh, I'm so excited. We got the only 2 graduate positions here at Pegasus High. I can see it now. Mr. Stevens and Miss Brown, graduate teachers of the year. I just had the most amazing Year 12 biology class. Let me get a coffee and I'll tell you all about it.
Oh my gosh, I still have so much marking to do from term 4. Oh my goodness, I stayed up all night trying to do my mark. And
At
the
night time,
emails.
so
Us
emails
Jenny,
from those
emails.
And then I
still have so much
So how are you feeling about your first day?
Oh, we'll have to wait and see.
Come on, let's go do some marking before the bell goes.
See you later.
Hi, Miss. Boy, that was such an amazing production that Miss Hollows put on last year. I wonder what we'll do this year.
Oh, didn't you guys hear? Miss Hollows isn't our teacher anymore. She's now the assistant principal. We're gonna have someone new.
No. Hold on, what does that mean? Will there be no production?
Oh, calm down, Eliza. No. I'm sure that is not the case. I heard this new teacher's pretty amazing, actually.
I don't want a new teacher. I like Miss Hollows better.
Yeah, but we should.
Charlotte, do you know who they are? Well, no, but I'm assuming whoever they'll be, like I said, they'll be amazing.
Look, as long as they let us play all year, I think that would be rad.
Well, there's the bell. I guess we better go meet our new amazing teacher. Lucky and Nikki, be on your best behavior.
Welcome, week 1. Hey, Miss! Oh,
Hi.
good morning. Come in, take a seat.
Good morning, Miss.
Welcome. Come in, everybody. Alrighty, everyone. Why don't we mark the roll before we get started, okay? Listening up. Noah, where are you?
No, you meant to sing your name back, silly.
Charlotte, where are you?
Like this.
I am here, so me so. Excuse me, you two. Do either of you have late classes?
No, Miss Hollows didn't require like class.
Yeah, miss, don't worry about us.
Well, I am not Miss Hollow, so in future please be on time for your class. And if you aren't, you can go past the office and grab a late pass. Thank you. Alright, why don't we just pop up your hand when I call your name, alright? Do we have Abby? Yeah. Fantastic. Lockie? Thanks, Lockie. Alicia?
Here.
Fantastic. And last of all, Nikki, are you here? Great. We are all here. Great start to the term. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves? My name is Miss Brown and I am very excited to be your music teacher. A fun fact about myself is I can play 7 different instruments. My name is Charlotte Walker and I am the music captain. I'll be trying out for Idol
My name's Noah and I prefer to speak in rap. Cause I'm the class introvert. It's a curse, miss. I prefer to speak in verse.
Now that we all know each other, why don't we talk about the plan for the term, okay? So we'll be doing a little bit of our theory work, continuing what Miss Hollows has been doing with you. Lots of instrumental playing and practical work, but I have just received some exciting news that we have been asked to perform at the end of school term showcase. And I thought it would be a great idea if we write our own composition to perform. It's really important we all get involved in the process. It can be a class project.
But Miss, why do we have to write our own song? Miss Hollows just gave us music that was already written.
Yeah, Miss Hollows always chose really awesome songs. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Nikki,
Do you remember the time that we sang?
Yeah.
Wait, guys. I'm not going to be singing under any circumstances.
Besides, we've never written a song before. How do you even write a song?
Well, the best way to write a song is just to get in there and do it. You know, we can take inspiration from our daily lives and the musical styles that we know and love. For example, Charlotte, you mentioned you like Idol. Yeah, I do. So maybe we could make a little bit of a competition and we could vote on the best idea to write a song about.
I would so with that!
Or maybe, Lockie and Nikki, what was that riff you were singing on the way in? That could be a cool place to start for a melody. Or, Eliza, how about the lyrics for the song could be influenced by Dear Evan Hansen? Oh God, no. No? Alright, why don't we leave it there for today? Put your thinking caps on, bring your instruments next lesson, and then we'll really get cracking on some ideas, okay? For today, let's grab our books out. So opening up your bags, please. Let's open up our books to page 47. We're going to have a go at some perfect intervals.
So maybe a solution to your issue could be to actually do a lesson plan?
No, I never thought about that. I'll try that from Monday. Thanks a lot.
All good. Miss Brown, how was your first class with Year 10?
I'm a little bit worried about them, to be honest. They were pretty hard work yesterday.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it anyone in particular? I hope it wasn't Lockie or Nikki.
The whole class just sort of seemed disengaged. It wasn't any particular student that was being troublesome.
That was such a crap lesson. We didn't even learn anything.
Yeah, Miss Hollows was like way better than her.
Yeah, true, but don't you guys think it was kind of interesting that she said we could write our own song? We just didn't bother trying.
Because it's going to be so much work, and it's not like we're going to come up with anything good.
Maybe.
Yeah, and look, I don't think she really knows what she's doing.
What's wrong with me? I feel so useless. Why do they push all my buttons? Please me, melody.
Sick of school and all these rules. I don't like every teacher. She just doesn't get us.
She's not lucky. What a troublemaker. Get this Charlotte all
It's so unusual for that class to be disengaged. If they ever step out of a line in science, Charlotte pulls them right back in. What were you trying to cover?
Well, I was hoping to get them drafting some ideas for an original composition to perform at the end of school term showcase. Oh, but they just weren't into it. Charlotte tried to get involved, but not everyone has that same enthusiasm or that level of musical ability.
What's the point of arranging a composition from scratch anyways? Miss Hollow's never taught us how to do that, and we're playing perform music just as good anyway.
Yeah, but
And she just doesn't seem as fun as Miss Hollows. Yeah, that's all well and good, but sometimes it's good to understand music theory concepts so that we become better musicians.
Sure, that's for practice. But come on, it's not like we're gonna become better musicians than like Sondheim or even Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and I get that it's tricky, that if they've not experimented with composition before, they could be a bit hesitant. Maybe you could go about employing some strategies to try and build their confidence in the classroom.
Oh yeah? And how do you suggest I do that?
Well, the way I do it in science is my first couple of lessons, it's all about that really positive and supportive teacher disposition. That way the students can start to build that relationship with me and they might feel more comfortable suggesting ideas. But maybe if that doesn't work, you could try some student-centered learning. There was some recent research that showed if students feel more comfortable leading their own rehearsals, they might be more comfortable putting their ideas forward.
Yeah, you might be right. I'll give that a go on my next lesson. Thank you. Alrighty everyone, welcome. We're going to do some ukuleles today. Ready? So has everyone got one? Awesome. Let's have a go with our third finger. Third fret. That's the first string. This is our C chord. Let's have a strum. Ready? 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. Good. Keep going. Now we're going to swap to G. Well, good, Charlotte. That's it. Now swapping. G, 2, 3. Up clocky. Remember, we don't choose gum in class. Could you please pop that in the bin? Thank you. How's that G7 coming along, everyone? Gotta remember what they said. I'm the new teacher every day. Things will go wrong, no need for sorrow. I can just start over tomorrow. Okay, everyone. Get out your textbooks. We're going to write down the learning intention for today. So
Yes.
turning around, Charlotte, just write down the learning intention. I'll answer your question in a moment, please.
Yeah, but Miss, it's urgent.
Charlotte, just write it down and I will answer your question once we've done the learning intention.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Nikki, what do you mean? We just had recess. Why didn't you go then?
Well, we were playing footy, miss.
Oh,
Shoot.
Nikki, look, you've been in my class 5 minutes. I've asked you to do one thing.
Oh, I didn't have time.
Can you please write it down and then you can go to the bathroom later? You
I'm not in primary school.
All right, just go, Nikki.
Maybe things didn't go your way. You're with your teacher every day. Just give it time, the rest will follow. Get some sleep, I'll see you tomorrow.
Any comments from the audience?
I thought it was really good, babe. I mean, mate.
How about let's be a little bit more specific? Anything you liked about the performance?
Yeah, Nikki, I really liked your facial expressions.
I agree.
And I really like your hair like that. It's really cute.
Noah, any comments?
Yeah, Nikki bro, that was wicked dope, yo.
Any constructive criticism? Is there anything that could be improved about the performance?
Improvement? I don't need improvement. I've been playing violin since I was 3 years old. Maybe it's you who needs improvement, miss.
Good one.
Lockie, not helpful.
Miss Hollows wouldn't say I need improvement.
Nikki, we need to have a chat.
Sure, I just need to go to my next class now.
Remember what they say. I'm a new teacher every day. Things will go wrong, no need for sorrow. I've got to work this out tomorrow. Okay, performance next week. God, I hope they've done something. Where are... Quick! Why are you late? What's happening? What is all this? How's the songwriting coming along?
We haven't even started, miss.
Oh, no, but we have ideas.
We have ideas.
Yeah, we have ideas. We have like the key of H, and there's sevens and stuff, and there's B's and I's.
I've written a few lyrics.
We've written a few lyrics.
What do you mean only a few lyrics? Lucky, V's and I's? I don't even... When have we done that? The key of H? Really? Really? Have you done any work at all? This performance is next week, everyone. Your family and friends are going to be there. The whole school's going to be there. Do you really want to disappoint everyone?
Well, actually, I've been working very hard. I've been practicing the piece For Good from Wicked, just in case all this didn't quite work out. Nikki, would you like to sing it with me?
No.
Eliza, not helpful. Listen, Year 10, we have made a commitment to the school to perform an original composition to perform next week. Do you remember when we did that? In week 1? 7 weeks ago when we agreed and I set you up with an expectation and a task? It's really, really disappointing, okay? I've come into this class and I've tried to implement lots of new activities to help you with this and to give you the skills to perform. To shut up! Nikki, that is so disrespectful. Honestly, how is anyone expected to come in here and work under these conditions, right? We've come in here, we've done activities, we've done practical work, we've done theory work, we've done performance practice. I've listened to your ideas, we've looked at Idol, we've looked at music theatre, and you haven't made any effort to engage with any of the activities. This could have been something amazing. I spoke to Miss Hollow, she told me how fantastic you all were, your musical abilities, you were all so talented. But right now, I just don't see how we're going to pull it together. I'm extremely disappointed.
Guys, just listen for a moment, please. You mess around a lot, but this has got an OTT. I know it's getting pretty late now. Let's write something before Miss Brown has a breakdown. I know she's not our last teacher. You can't deny she's tried real hard to reach us. Let's just show we appreciate the effort. Plus, I hate to mention we perform next lesson. But don't start stressing. We can do this. Composing can't be hard. Just look at country music. This is a recipe, a formula to use. I implore you. All we need is 4 chords and the truth.
I should have said something earlier. I agree with Noah.
We haven't been treating Miss Brown with the respect that she deserves.
Well, it's she's given us any guidance.
But she has.
All that stuff on the ukuleles and learning about pitch and rhythm and chords and learning how to blend together as a group. That's all we needed to write this song.
Yes, she gave us time and space to write this song. Now the time has come for all of us to right this wrong. We've got an idea to get us started. Let's just go and write this song.
Okay, fine. I shut down singing lead. No. What is that? Sorry, Nikki is fine. Nikki is fine. No, it's not fine. I
That's a great idea. I is so much better than H.
Oh, see you next week. See you tomorrow. Oh, it's Friday. It's Thursday today. I'm excited to see what the students have prepared.
Wish I could say the same. Oh, maybe I was too hard on Nikki. I mean, I just wanted them to get some criticism and, peer-to-peer feedback to help them improve. It wasn't the lesson plan that I checked with Miss Hollows. She thought it was a good idea. What are all these emails? Yeah, year 12 assembly, that's fine. Peak meeting. Oh man. If I get another parent email.
Dear Miss Brown, my daughter Nikki is in your Year 10 music class. The other day she came home from school very distraught as she explained that you had tried to change her violin technique. My daughter is a high academic achiever, and this extends to the music classroom. Miss Hollows only ever had positive feedback to give her, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but my daughter has been learning violin since the age of 3. I have been paying to put her through private lessons with one of the best violin instructors in Melbourne. I don't think you're qualified to teach my daughter in this area, and I suggest you think very carefully in the future before doing so. Kind regards, Tracy.
Studied for years, wasted my time. All I ever wanted was to be a teacher. I don't know what to do, maybe I'll quit. Call it a day, take a breather. Can I make a choice to just let it go? That's it, I quit, it's over. What's next? What's tomorrow bring? I just know I won't be teaching these kids. Can I make a choice to just let it go? That's it, I quit, it's over. I can't go on one more day. I can't go on feeling this way. And there's just no point. It doesn't make sense. I'm feeling like giving up on them. I'm feeling like giving up on them. Giving up on them. Giving up on
Miss Brown, you're home! Oh, there you are. How are things?
Oh, good. How are you going, Miss Hollows?
Oh, I'm fine. The real question here is, how are you going?
Well, to be honest, it hasn't been smooth sailing.
Why would you say that? What's been going on?
Well, seems that you've left really big shoes for me to fill, and I am not filling them adequately.
Oh, that is very sweet, but I do find it hard to believe. What's been happening?
Well, I suggested to the Year 10 class that we write our own song to perform at the end of school showcase.
Oh, how fantastic! What a brilliant idea! I never would have thought of that in a million years.
Well, that's what I thought, but the students did not respond that way.
Oh, give it time. I'm sure they will come around. Oh, I remember my first year of teaching. I'd just come back from holiday in Mexico, and I thought it would be a genius idea to start up a mariachi ensemble. Bloody disaster! Let's just say the performance of La Cucaracha at school assembly, it left much to be desired. As the students were playing, their sombreros kept slipping down off their heads. The audience started sniggering, and before I knew it, the students stopped playing completely, and they started throwing their sombreros like frisbees into the sea of students sitting in the auditorium. Oh, the whole school erupted into laughter. Oh, sombreros being thrown like frisbees around for the rest of the assembly. The worst part, though, is to come. The school principal got up to make an announcement. Students were throwing sombreros at his head, left, right, and centre. It was just like a giant game of human quoits. The merry cockroach was not so merry after that incident, I can tell you.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. Oh, there was that other time.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, how did you overcome that performance of La Cucaracha?
Well, yes, it was a blow. When a music teacher fails, it can be very public indeed. But I didn't let it defeat me. Instead, I went away and I thought very carefully about my approach. Reflective teaching, I think they call it these days. I realised that forcing a bunch of teenagers to wear tight pants, sparkly jackets, gigantic hats, and sing a song about legless cockroaches in front of the entire school may have been a little humiliating for them. In fact, extremely humiliating for them. Ill-conceived on my part. A piece of advice, not the best way to build up a music program. But after that fateful sombrero incident of 1997, as they call it in the staff room, I no longer willfully impose my crazy ideas onto the students. Instead, I look at the personalities I have in front of me in the classroom. I find out a bit about their musical interests, their musical ambitions, and their musical strengths, and where they could use improvement, musical or otherwise.
So you think maybe connecting with my students might be what I need to do to get through to them?
Yes, I do believe that's what I'm trying to say amongst all this pesky dialogue. Students, let that be your starting point. Find out a bit about the students. Find out about them. Oh, I rave on. I hear there are iced vuvus in the staff room today. My favourite. I better get going before they all get gobbled up. You will be okay, Miss Brown. Chin up. Keep trying.
Thank you. Enjoy your ice bobos.
I will. Thank you, Miss Brown. Yoo-hoo, Miss Woo.
Miss Hollows is a funny character,
But she may have a point. I think connecting with my students is just what I need to do to fix this situation. Alright, hi Year 10s. Sorry about last lesson. Our performance is next week and I've got an idea of what we can do. Welcome Year 10s. Oh, how are we going Year 10s? Yes.
Hey, miss. It's good to see you. I think we all have something we'd like to say to you.
We're really sorry for the way we've been behaving over the last few weeks.
We dearly loved Miss Hollows, but we should have given you more of a chance.
Yeah, if she found out how we'd been acting, I know she would be really disappointed in us.
Yeah, exactly. We really should have just shown you the respect that, well, you showed us from the beginning.
So after you left yesterday, we all worked together and we actually finished writing the composition.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Is it really ready to perform? Oh, we better head over to assembly. I can't wait to hear it. Good luck, good luck.
Presenting the Year 10 music class with their original composition. Take it away, Year 10.
No one likes to change. It feels a little strange keeping our guards up, making it hard, but nothing stays the same. We've gotta lead the way. Open our hearts up. Open our hearts up.
Maybe I was wrong and I didn't need to be a fighter. Maybe I could try joining the choir.
This will never be our last song. There's always a new part to play, a new melody to sing. So come on, let the music in. This will never be our last song. So join us with some harmony. Even if you hum along, go ahead and get the notes wrong. 'Cause this is just our first, last song. We're trying to change. It feels a little strange, but it's getting clearer. Just wait till you hear us. 'Cause once we took a listen, we felt that we were inspired. Miss Brown, would you try in our choir? This will never be our last song. There's always a new part to play, a new melody to sing. So come on, let the music in. This will never be our last song. So join us with some harmony. Even if you hum along, go ahead and get the notes wrong. This will never be our last song. Even when the voice is tired, even when we lose the band, come on and just clap your hands. This will never be our last song. Even when the lights go out, even when the mics turn off, we just don't know how to stop.